Guys, I swear this is the most eventful morning of my life. I was asleep. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. I literally was asleep. I was in bed. I was resting. I didn't go to sleep until very late last night. As you guys know, I watched WandaVision. I probably went to sleep about 4 o'clock this morning. I want you all to take note of this number, okay? I'm not joking now. 020-3500-1925. I have literally just received a phone call of a guy in Malaysia who made out that he works for HMRC, and apparently I owe HMRC £19,850. And apparently I unlawfully stole it from HMRC last year, and if I am not willing to process the money to him, I'm going to go to jail. As soon as I typed the number in, I wrote it down. As soon as I said, you work for HMRC? I was like, yeah. I goes, oh, that's cool. I goes, because I know people there. I goes, which one do you work for? Don't talk to me like that, sir. You know, like, proper. As soon as I started saying to him, like, bro, so what's going on then? I goes, how are you going to take this money from me? We have all your account details. And then he told me that, oh, if I don't process the money to him, I goes, you just told me you got my account details. I goes, so why can't you just take the payment then? Oh, but we need you to authorize it. HMRC are going to come to your door. There's a warrant out for your arrest. I goes, they don't fucking warrant out for my arrest. What are you on about? And then he said, I goes, furthermore, I goes, I'm a YouTuber. I goes, so carry on, man. I'll record this phone conversation. He's like, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Oh, the police are coming. It doesn't matter who you work for. You can work for the Queen. You owe us all this money. I was like, dude, I don't owe anyone any fucking money. You're lying. I goes, so I'm going to record this. The second I said I'm going to record this, all of a sudden, this idiot jumps off the phone. Bruh. I'm waiting for a phone call for a job. I was thinking it's the job, so I'm like, oh, my answer the phone, be like, oh, hello, are you okay, and all this stuff. And all I got was, is this Mr. Gregory John? You owe us £19,050. I was like, what? I just woke up. I was like, I don't owe anyone anything. But yeah, that was. You can't write this shit. Like, you can't write this shit. I was in bed. I literally was asleep. I didn't want to be up until like 12, and now I'm up and it's like, what, 10:30. And yeah, driving me mad. I just don't understand how people have the audacity to ring people up and think that they can generally get away with that. But he didn't even make any sense. He was like, oh, tax evasion of £19,085 or something. And I was just like, I didn't even earn that much last year. How does that even make any sense? He's like, oh yes, but if you don't pay us the money, we're going to contact the police. I goes, no, that's okay. I goes, well, what I'll do is
Malaysian police.
Yeah, I goes, I don't care where he's from, but he goes, I'll record this conversation. It goes, you contact the police, I'll contact the police. It goes, and then we'll see what happens. And then all of a sudden, he's just like, you're not going to do that. And he just hung up the phone. It's just like, are you a jackass? Like, how many people do you think that you actually fool with that little disguise? Plus, he got my name wrong. He kept calling me Mr. Jones, and then he called me Mr. John, and then he called me Greeg. I was just like,
he called you what?
He called me Greeg. I was thinking he was trying to say Greg, but he pronounced it wrong. But it's just like, I know you probably get some people with this this stupid little ideology that you don't have going, where you're like, I'll ring people up and lie and make out that they owe all this money, and maybe someone will be stupid enough to give my account details. Because all he knew was my name, and he knew that I lived in the UK. But when he said HMRC, I just started laughing, because I was like, alright, carry on. He's like, oh yes, you've done tax evasion for like all this money. I was like, of what money, mate? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Couldn't justify what my job was, couldn't justify where I worked or anything like that. I goes, you literally don't even know who I am, do you? You're just making this up on the fly. So yeah, so please, guys, do not answer any phone calls from 020-3500-1925. I'm gonna put a tweet up as well, because I don't want anybody to answer this phone call and deal with the same shit that I've just had to deal with, because it's not something that you should have to deal with at any time in the morning, and it was just rude more than anything, because he was so like abrupt. I could see if someone was elderly or something, that might be a bit like intimidating. So see, look, I've just woke up. That could be a bit intimidating, but more than anything, it was just annoying, because he just was going on and on. And I'm not the sort of person that you're gonna sit there and shout at, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna tell me what to do. It's just like, bro, you rung me. Don't be a nuisance and call me. So yeah, Don't answer 020 3500 1925.